So the Bucks will start the serve going left to right on your radio dial. Toss, serve is made, reception is made by Becker, the libero. They go outside left, the two-hand pushover by B.A., and then out touched at the net, and in the net's going to be called on the Cardinals. They're going to have to, well, in any volleyball match, you have to limit your mistakes here. Serving for the Bucks is Liza Baker. In the toss, flat-footed serve, Becker receives. Dienst is going to set it. It's going to be flipped over and good. This little dink by Hacker. Aaliyah Hacker gets the kill, and we're tied at 1 as Dienst will now serve. Where's number 2 in her uniform? Right corner, line drive. Ball's picked up. Set goes back out, and it's a kill by Baker. Make it 2-1. Serving is Alex Velsky. She's the libero. Becker again receives perfect pass. Set goes out, not a perfect set. Tobin gets it over though. For the attack line, it's passed over by the Bucks. Becker again, Dienst is going to back set it, and she sort of tried the same thing, did Hacker, but she ended up with a hitting error into the net. She was going to just kind of push it to a hole, I think. The net's not a hole. It's got holes in it anyway. 3-1 is the score. Reception is made on the smoking hot serve. It's passed over by Tobin on the third pass. This set goes outside left. It's hammered off the tape and good by Condon. Addison Condon makes it 4-1 Buccaneers. Again, the short toss serve. Becker with a nice pass again. The set is going to be hit to the back row. It's picked up there by Zwichtenberg. The outside left is punched over. The set by Dienst is outside left. Tobin hammers it into the block, and it stays on the Buccaneer side. So Sarah Tobin gets the kill. And it's 4-2, and serving will be Becker. From behind the center portion of the service line, reception's made in the back row. The set goes to center. It's hit and picked up. Now karate chopped over by Tobin into the corner. There's a set outside left, and interceding in front of who I thought was going to get the ball was Condon, who ended up with the kill. And I think they threw the blockers off too, as far as that goes. Condon, the top hitter on this team. There's a jump serve that's received in the back row. Tobin chases it down. It gets passed over, but it'll be out. Another error makes it 6-2 Buccaneers. The jump serve is received. There's a dump attempt by Tobin on the move, and it ends up with a little dink by Zwichtenberg. 7-2 Buccaneers, and it looks like they're trying to up the pace a little bit here. And in the net, might have tried too much to up the pace there. Service error was by Alinka Jans. As the Cardinals are serving down 7-3 here in the first set. The set goes to center of the net, and it is hit long. Ineza Pope ended up hitting it long. 7-4 Buccaneers. Receptions made by the libero, Velsky. There's a back set, and it's cross-court Condon with a kill. Her third of the night. It's 8-4. Bucks have doubled up the Cardinals on the scoreboard. Jump serve is received by Tobin. It ends up in an overpass. They didn't make him pay, and almost ended up in a mistake, and they do end up hitting it wide. (8-5). Waterville Legion Morristown. We're in the first set as Tobin looks to a coach where she wants that ball placed. It's hammered deep into the corner. This set goes back to the young lady who hit it. Becker gets it. Now Tobin's going to quick set it to the center, and it's put down. A quick set threw off the block, I think. Uzel gets the kill. That young lady's really improved over the course of the season, the matches I've seen. As Tobin hammers it to the back row. Nice pass. The set, it's hit. Popped up. Tobin goes outside left. Dienst is going to angle it. It's going to be a kill for Dienst. 8-7 Buccaneers here in the first set. Coach Crystal Lamont giving instructions to her team as Tobin will continue to serve. Reception is made. The pass, it's just back bumped over the net. Becker gets it to Tobin, sets it to the center. It's pushed over by Uzel. Now the set to the center is hit off the blockers. Right there are the Cardinals. Tobin goes outside. Dienst is going to dink for the kill. Looked like she was going to hammer and then took a lot of pace off of it and gets her second kill of the night. We're tied at Snowmen, 8 apiece here in the first set. Tobin hammers it. Reception, Velsky. Set outside left is crushed. Picked up nicely in the back row. There's a push by Dienst to the corner. Right there is Velsky, the libero. Just inside the attack line. It's hit very long by Pope. 9-8, Cardinals lead. Tobin will continue to serve. She's been on a bit of a serving tear here. In a good one. Reception's made in the back row. The set goes outside left, and it is hit down the line. And is it good? I guess it is. Baker gets the kill. Going back to serve is going to be Ineza Pope. And that might have been out, but they went after it anyway. There's a push to the corner. Pope gets to it. It's popped up in the air. And it's hit over by Baker for the kill. Nothing fancy there either. It's 10-9. Buccaneers retake the lead as Pope, flat-footed hammer. Reception's made, Uzel. Tobin's going to go outside left. Dienst goes off the arms of the blocker and out of bounds. Her third kill of the night. We're tied at 10. Just checking in here for the Cardinals is Maggie Edel. Edel is a senior. Behind the center portion, it's a change-up serve big time. The attack line, it's hit over by Condon. Her fourth kill of the night makes it 11-10. Wichtenberg will serve. Behind the right-hand corner there. Reception's made. The set by Tobin. It's pushed by Dienst. Right there is Wichtenberg. The set goes outside left. It's going to be pushed down the line. Becker got it close to tape. Tobin tried to flip it over. Couldn't do it. Becker with a great dig. It's pushed over by the Cardinals. The set goes outside left, and it is long. Becker's incredible dig extended that point. And we're tied at 11 here in the first set. Uzel will now serve for the Cardinals from that right corner. Again, flat-footed, very deep. Receptions made by Velsky. The set goes to the center of the net. Hits it long by the seventh grader, Greta Velsky. 12-11. Cardinals have retaken the lead as Uzel serves. Be a big confidence booster if the Cardinals could get this victory here against a very good Buccaneer team. The set just inside the attack line is angled, getting a paw on it. It's Tobin. Becker gets it the front row. Dienst slices it. What a great dig that time by the Buccaneers as it's punched over by Velsky. The set goes outside left. Dienst on the move hits it. It's picked up. The set goes outside left. It's hit into the blockers. Kept alive by the Cardinals. It's pushed from the back row by Uzel. Now the set, Wichtenberg center of the net is angled, picked up by Tobin. The pass, Uzel goes toward Dienst who gets it over, and the push off the net that time by the Bucks did not throw the Cardinals off. It's hit deep and it's going to be good. They outlasted them. Aaliyah Hacker gets her second kill. 13-11 Cardinals. Now remember, these Bucks want to keep pace with Kenyon Wanamingo. who are playing New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva at home tonight. They're the only unbeaten team in the league, and that's going to be out. Hughes will serve. 13-12 Cardinals. As the Bucks serving from the left corner. Receptions made by Tobin in the back. Dienst is going to set it, and I think she was in one of those tweeners where she was going to set it for a dump over the net, and then she decided not to do that, and so it ended up in not a very, I'm going to put a set error in my scorebook. Pummeled serve. Tobin bends over to pick it up. It's flipped to the corner, picked up there. The set goes left, and the Cardinals can't get to it. It's just a little hit to the attack line by Condon, her 5th kill of the night, and it's 14-13. Bucks have retaken the lead. The serve from the left corner is received by Tobin. Dienst chases it down. Tobin from the attack line angles it. Popped up by Velsky. They go outside left. Condon hits it. Dienst keeps it alive. It's popped up in the air. Passed over by the Cardinals. The set goes cross court by the Buccaneers, and it is good. Baker with her 4th kill of the night, and it's 15-13 Buccaneers. Baker will now serve from that left corner. Tobin picks it up. Dienst is going to set it outside left. It's just flipped over, and the Cardinals pick up the point. Chloe Gerald gets the kill, her 1st of the night. And Dienst will go back to serve. I was right, there was a number change here, and I wrote the wrong number, and that's why I haven't got that one on there, so I got to change that for the Cardinals on the program, different than the actual number. Set goes outside left. It's hit in by Condon again. They love to feed her. As I said before, she's their leading hitter, and so efficient. This 7th grader Velsky's really efficient too, at least the nights I've seen her. And the service into the net by the libero Velsky. So Alex has the service error, making it 16-15 Bucks. Becker will now serve, the libero with a white top for the Cardinals. Reception's made. It's an overpass, and they didn't make them pay. The set for the attack line is punched over by Condon, and it's good. And it was just a get-me-over hit. Not a lot of pace. Ended up lazily about a foot from the back line, hitting on the floor. I already have 7 kills for Condon at 17-15. Reception in the back row. Tobin dumps it. It's picked up. Effortless, and oh my, did Condon crush that one. Uso couldn't pick it up. She's got the right technique on top of the ball, right? It doesn't sail on her that way. Jump serve from the right corner is into the net. Jans with the service error for the Bucks. And Gabrielle Pavlik is in. She's got the different number in the program than her new number is here tonight. In the back row, it's picked up by Velsky. There's a back set. Condon again with a kill. She's been a one-person wrecking crew. It's 19-16. Buccaneers lead here in the first set. Condon serves. Reception's made by Tobin. Back set to Tobin off the tape. Condon picks it up, and it goes to Condon from the back row. Picked up there in the back by Pavlik. Now it's pushed over by the Cardinals. The set goes left. It's hit off the double block attempts, and it's good by the Buccaneers by Baker. Her 5th kill of the night, and Coach Bothan says, I need a timeout. Well, while we were away, Dienst got herself a kill with an out-touching a front row player from the Bucks at the net, so it's 20-17. And Tobin will serve. She was on a tear earlier in the set. Can she continue it? A little change up. Condon comes to pick up. It's passed over. That's a free ball. Becker gets it to Tobin. Quick set. It's flipped over by Uzel. Buccaneers go outside left, and it is wide by Baker. Baker hits it wide. It's 20-18. Cardinals right to left, Bucks left to right. On your radio dial, Tobin's service to the side, opposite side. They go cross court, blocked. And Uzel and Dienst were there. It's flipped over, the block by Baker, popped up, and then pushed over by Dienst. The set goes outside left. It's hammered by Baker, partially blocked, and the Cardinals get all discombobulated and can't get an accurate set. It was Pavic who was trying to get the ball to a hitter, and it's 21-18 Buccaneers. Serve receive is made by Pavic. It's hit by Uzel for the kill. Madeline Uzel for the Cardinals. Edel comes back in to serve. Maggie the senior. Short toss. Nice side English. Picked up there by Condon. Thought they were going to go back to her, but Baker gets it. Edel, nice pass to Tobin. Outside left, it's Dienst angling it. Condon is there. Set goes outside left. Baker hits it out. Coach Lamont's going to take a timeout. Her team is... It's hit over. Pavic with a line drive pass that Tobin picks up. Dienst wails on it. Now the set goes to center, and it is picked up by Tobin off the hit. It's passed over down the sideline. Condon gets to it. They go outside left. It's hit over by Baker, and she just took a little off of it and ended up with a kill. Again, she didn't wail on it. Just took a little. Tried to hit it to a certain spot, and the Cardinals just couldn't pick it up. 22-20. Zwichtenberg serving for the Buccaneers. Her toss for that right corner, picked up by Becker. Perfect pass. Set goes to the center. It's blocked. Dienst hit back over by Uzel. Now the Zwichtenberg set outside left. Baker goes down the line. Becker's right there, popped up by Tobin, and she has Pavic cut in front to get to it. Condon gets it back on the court. It's back bumped over by Velsky, the 7th grader, just inside the attack line. A kill by Dienst. That's her 5th kill of this first set. It's 22-21, and Cardinals are certainly more than competitive here against a good Buccaneer team as Uzel serves from that right corner, and it's very deep. Reception by Velsky, the libero. Zwichtenberg back sets it. It's hit over, popped up to the ceiling, and when they hit the ceiling, there's not much they can do with it. Baker with a kill. That's her 7th, and they're 2 points away from winning the first set. The Bucks up 23-21. Go to 25, got to win by 2. Tobin receives serve. It's back bumped over by Dienst. Nice pick up there by the Bucks. They go outside left. Condon's going to hit it long. That's her first error of the night, hitting 23-22. I told you she was super efficient. Dienst is serving from the right corner. They don't want to give the ball back. It's very deep, popped up almost in the ceiling by, well, it kind of was into the ceiling by Velsky. It's going to be an ace in my book. 23 apiece here in set number 1 at Van Orso Auditorium. Cardinals don't want to give the ball back. If they score 2 more points, they win the set. Dienst is on the serve from the right corner. Looking to where the coach wants the ball hit. She'll get the serve in. Ball's popped up, goes cross court. Condon hits it deep. There's Uzel. They go outside left. Tobin wails on it. It's good. She went from the left front to the back right. And we are sitting at set point Cardinals. Dienst serving. Hammers it. Picked up by Condon. Zwichtenberg back to Condon off the blockers. Becker up to the almost the ceiling. Back set by Dienst, and it's hit long. Well, I like the aggressiveness, but Hacker did hit it long, and we're tied at 24. Serving is Velsky, the libero for the Bucks. Becker receives, set goes cross court. Tobin wheels on it. Velsky is to the task. They go outside left. Condon hits it. Becker's right there. Dienst is going to back set it. It's going to be hit into a block. Kept alive by Hacker. Now Tobin's just going to get it over. The set goes outside left. Condon hits it off the top of the tape. Great dig by Uzel. And then it's passed over into the corner by Gerald. Her second kill, and we're back to set point. Cardinals 25-24 here in Van Orsel. Coach Lamont looks intense on the sideline, looking at her crew out on the court as Becker looks to where the coach wants the ball placed. It's picked up by Condon. The set goes. Condon's going to hit it off the blockers and get the ball back. I kind of felt they were going to get her the ball if they could. We're tied at 25. And serving now. There's going to be a Lenka Jans. And it's long. Oh, my word. Coach Lamont would tell you too many mistakes. They've had a number of service errors and hitting errors in this first set. And we're back to third set point for the Cardinals. Can they finish the deal? Coming in to serve is Gabriela Pavic. She's a junior. Flat-footed right-handed hammer. Condon. It's hit over on a tip. And just to get me over hit, ends up getting the ball back by the Buccaneers. Pope gets her first kill of the night. And we're tied at 26. Who wants to win this first set? We're in overtime. The jump serve by Condon. Back set right. Tobin. Condon's right there. The set goes outside left. It's hit off the blockers, and the Cardinals can't get to it. Baker with a kill, and it's the first set point for Waterville Elysian Morristown. Well, the Condon is serving. Left corner. The lefty hits it in the net. We talk so much about her efficiency. 5 service errors by the Bucks. We're tied at 27. Tobin is serving. Receptions made by Condon. It's just a flip over again. Ball's popped up. Boy, this is giving the Cardinals fits. Set goes outside left. It's hit off the blockers by Baker. Comes to the back row. And then Baker's going to hit it over again. Tobin pops it up. And then Pavic. Oh, how did she get? Dienst with a great chase from out of bounds to get it back on the court. It's sliced. Dienst is there again. Tobin's going to set it to the center. Uzel tries to tip it. It's picked up. Set goes outside left. Baker goes down the line. Becker's right there. Set goes outside left to Dienst, and she hits it off the top of the tape, and it's kept alive, but they're going to call too many hits on the Cardinals. 28-27. It's set point number 2 for the Bucks. Serving is Pope. Reception to the side. Tobin quick set to the center. Uzel hits it. Popped up in the air. The set goes to the center. It's hit off the blockers by the 7th grader Velsky. Now it's punched by Baker. And Cardinals wanted a miss hit there. The set goes outside left. There's a tip inside the antenna by Dienst. How did she do that? Ball's popped up by Uzel. Tobin's going to get it to Uzel, and she'll hit it into the net, and that'll be it. They're going to win that set 29-27. Gerald, Hacker, and Tobin, and the Dienst serve is received by Velsky. Velsky sets it outside left and hitting it into the net. Kind of a timid hit that time by Jans. And the set starts with an error, which has to drive Coach Lamont crazy. Flat-footed serve. I don't know how she bent over to pick that up, but she did. It's hit over by Condon. Becker, it was Velsky, the libero, picked it up. Tobin wails on it for the kill. Her third of the night. She does so much for this team. Sets and plays in the back row, and of course gets kills as well. Dienst also very versatile. It's hit deep. Velsky popped up by Swichtenberg. It's hit over by the 7th grader Velsky. Becker with a great dig, passed over by Tobin. In the back row, the set Swichtenberg goes outside left. Baker tips it to a hole. Smart play. There was nobody in that front left of the net. She just tipped it right there. Much like baseball, you hit it where they're not. 2-1 the score. The Cardinals leading in this second set, and it's in. for an ace right down the line. Baker gets the ace. Cardinals thought it was going to go wide. We're tied at 2. As Baker continues to serve from the left corner, well behind the service line, hammers it, reception Becker. Dienst is going to back set it, it's going to hit off the block, kept alive, and they're going to call too many hits. 3-2. Buccaneers lead. Becker receives serve, nice pass, set, kind of a quick one, flipped over by Gerald, and out tip at the center of the net, Tobin and company. Becker will now serve the libero. Gerald will take a seat. They're trying to figure out who's going to serve here. It's Pavic. The set goes outside left. Condon hammers it off the blockers and out of bounds. So 4-3 is our score, and they had decided, I guess, that the right person. 4-3 serving is Valsky. As I said, smart thing, did not have that ball in her hands. Uzel leans back and gets it. Set Zwichtenberg outside left. Condon just places it right at the attack line. She already has 12 kills, and we're only in the second set. They got to get a block on that young lady if you're the Cardinals. Velsky, line drive, reception made in the back row. Tobin's going to set it out of bounds. It's pushed back inside the antenna, I thought, but they're going to call double hit. And it's 6-3. Bucks have doubled them up on the scoreboard. Velsky hammers it. Uzel bumped the attack line. Uzel's going to hit it into the net. Three mistakes already by the Cardinals and a timeout by Coach Boffin. But Gray, see, it looks like Gray to me anyway, with the green numerals, number 20, slams it over. Reception's made in the back row. The set goes to Uzel in the back row, and she gets the kill. Madeline gets her second kill of the night, and it's 7-4 Buccaneers. Coming in to serve is Pavic. Reception's made by Condon. The set Condon, and she gets free reign at the net again. She's got such a quick release. It's hard to block. There's a jump serve from the right corner, received in the back row. Dienst is going to back set it to Tobin, who angles it. Picked up the set by Zwichtenberg cross court. There's Condon again. Becker's right there. Perfect pass. Set to the center. Wailed on by Uzel, but picked up in the back row. Set goes outside left. Condon again. Pavic gets it. There's a back set. It's hammered over. The Cardinals get a kill from Peyton Eckhart, her first of the night. It's 8-5 Buccaneers. Tobin is serving. Had a bit of a run in the first set. Cardinals had 3 chances to put away the Bucks. They had 3 set points and couldn't put them away. Condon gets another kill. Her 4th of this set, her 14th of the night. What makes her so tough is she can hit the ball and get a kill from anywhere on the floor. Their serve is received by Uzel. They go cross court. Dienst karate chops it in the angle. Picked up there by Baker. Set back to Baker down the line. Picked up by Tobin. Becker flops to the floor to get it over. Now the set at the center of the net is pushed off the block. Pushed back over by Uzel. The set goes cross court. It's tipped into the block. That usually doesn't work, but it did this time. The Cardinals end up in a hitting error. 10-5. They've doubled the Cardinals on the scoreboard. The Buccaneers of Waterville Elysian Morristown trying to be more efficient. Condon serves. Reception, Uzel. Quick set back to Uzel. Nice pickup in the back row. Cross court goes the pass. It's angled by Baker. Dienst is right there. Set by Tobin. Back to Dienst on the angle. Nice pickup in the back row. Saved from going out of bounds by Zwichtenberg. Passed over by the Bucks. Becker is going to go cross court. Dienst to the two-hand push. She's so good on the move. I love hitters that move when they're hitting. It's hard to block when you're on the move. It's 10-6. Eddles in to serve, the senior for the Cardinals. A little change up that time. On the third hit, it's into the net by Baker. That's just the second mistake in this set by the Bucks after having 13 in the first set. It's 10-7 Buccaneers. Edel serves it. Reception's made. The set goes outside left. Baker goes down the line. Edel can't get to it. I thought she went in the net, but it's not going to be called. And it'll be a point for the Bucks. Looked like Baker went into the net. She gets her second kill of this set. She had 5 in the first set. And it's 11-7 Bucks. Tobin outside. Hit back on the court from out of bounds. There's a push by Baker to the corner right there. The back set, Pavic hit it. Now it's the Cardinals getting it over. They go cross court. It's hit over the block and out of bounds by Baker. That's her 6th hitting error of the night. It's 11-8. Uzel serving as Pavic takes a seat on a cushioned chair. Uzel serve down the line. Ball's popped up by Condon. And it's called in on the angle kill by Greta Velsky. The 7th grader. Makes it 12-8. Buccaneers with the lead. Zwichtenberg serving. Line drive serve. Becker. It's an overpass. They didn't make them pay. Set goes outside left. It's hit off the blockers, and the Cardinals can't pick up that. Baker ends up with a kill. Zwichtenberg again hammers it. Becker gets it to Dienst. She's going to set it to the center of the net. It's hit to the back row. Velsky's there. You go. Velsky hits it into the net. The 7th grader, Greta. Thought that ball was for somebody else, but she kind of cut in front. It's 13-9 Buccaneers. Serving is Dienst. Right corner. Reception not made. It's an ace. Her 2nd of the night. 13-10. Cardinals do not want to go down 2-0. And obviously the Bucks want to get a stranglehold on this match. Angling that serve, it's another ace. That might have been out. It went after it, and Coach Lamont's going to take a timeout. Becker receives. Popped up by Dienst. Tobin wails on it. It's long. Back-to-back mistakes. Makes it 15-11. Tobin picks this up. Comes back over the net. The set goes left. Condon just absolutely tattoos it. She can back a wallop. She's got 15 kills tonight. Reception Tobin. They just have not been able to block Condon at all, and all out of sorts are the Cardinals on that play. So a few mistakes here since coming out of the timeout by Coach Lamont. As usual, ties her shoe. Baker. Ball popped up by Tobin. Dienst is going to back set it. It's going to be hit over the block, and it's out. But was it touched? I guess not. Another error, 18-11. Slipped over by Gerald, kept alive, then punched over by Baker from the back row. The set goes to Tobin, who hammers it. When she gets a full swing in, look out. Sarah Tobin with her fifth kill of the night. Becker will now serve, the libero for the Cardinals. They're down by 6, 18-12. 7 points away from a 2-0 lead of the Buccaneers. Reception by Velsky. Schwichtenberg outside left, and Condon with another kill. No errors in this set, only one hitting error in the last set and a service error for Condon. Talk about efficiency. And almost overpass. Tobin does save it from being that. It's karate chopped over, but very deep by Uzel, and the mistakes are piling up for the Cardinals. Timeout as Velsky, the libero, serves it. Reception made by Dienst. Tobin's going to set it to Gerald. She'll push it long. Another mistake. That's it deep. Dienst. Tobin's going to back set it to Dienst, and that is out. Another mistake. 22-12, 3 points away from kind of running away with his second set are the Bucks. Velsky serving. Receptions made by Becker. Tobin's going to set it back to Uzel in the back row, and that's long. They just can't keep it on the court. 23-12 Buccaneers. Velsky hammers it deep. Reception's made. Tobin's going to set it to the corner, and that was in. It was in. Nice slice job there by Sarah Tobin. That's her 6th kill of the night. Gets the ball back for the Cardinals, but it would be a Herculean effort to come back and win this one. It's 23-13. Povic's in to serve. 2 steps forward and a line drive, and it almost was an ace. Condon picked it up. It's flipped over by Uzel. Just a two-hand. Nobody was there, and that's the key. Nobody was where she hit the ball. Her 4th kill of the night. 23-14 is our score. Pavic is serving. Looks to coach where she wants the ball placed. Reception by Condon. Set. Condon gets it and hammers it right between 2 players. Pavic and Becker look at each other and say, how the heck does she do that? Another kill for Condon, and we're at set point, Bucks. Reception is not made, but Tobin with a great scammer to get it over. And it's hit over by Condon. Right there is Becker, set by Dienst out to Tobin, and she mishits the ball. So a number of errors in that one, and the Bucks run away with the second set. Condon is a senior. They're the 2 best, or top hitters, I should say, and an ace right out of the gate. So Baker gets an ace. Which is, frankly, a serve reception error that I don't keep track of. So those could be added to the errors. There's a Dean set to the center of the net, flipped, picked up at the attack line. There's a bad back set, but it's punched over by Velsky, the 7th grader. Back set right, hit on the angle, and right there was Becker to Tobin, sets it outside left. Deans pushes it to the back row. Velsky's right there. Set by Schwichtenberg outside to Condon. Partially blocked. Becker's there. Tobin sets it. Gerald's going to reach back and hit it over for the kill. Chloe Gerald picks up her 3rd kill of the night. We're tied at 1 here in a must-win 3rd set to continue the volleyball night for the Cardinals. Dienst is serving. Michaela just tickles the tape. Condon is to the task. It's hit over. Now the Becker got it. Tobin angles it. Ball's popped up pretty close to tape. She went into the net. Bucks lead it. Velsky serving. Reception's made by Becker. Dienst goes out to Tobin, and she just hammers it. Well, I get the feeling they really got to set her up more. She's got 7 kills on the night. We're tied at 2. Becker's serve is picked up by Velsky, her counterpart. It's hit over by Condon. It's long. She rarely hits like that under the ball. That's usually what happens, right? That was just her second hitting error of the night. 3-2. Cardinals lead at Becker serving. Line drive received by Condon. Is set back to Condon. Hits it off the tape. Picked up by Uzel. Comes from the front. Gerald back to Becker. Gets it over. Set goes outside left. Condon wails on it. Becker's right there. Dienst could set it out to Tobin. Off the deflection, Baker gets to it. It's hit over by the Bucks. Now a back set that's going to be pushed over by the Cardinals. Passed over by the Bucks. A fine pickup by Uzel. Hit to the back row that Velsky comes up with. There's a dump at the attack line. Smart play by Schwichtenberg. That's how you end a point. They're flying all over the place, going for hard hits, and you just dump it to a hole. We're tied at 3. As a reception is made on the serve, coming flying up and flipping it over is Dienst. Right there is Baker. Outside left, Condon hits it off the blockers and out of bounds. That's her 18th kill of the night. We're in the 3rd set. She has really dominated play here. Tobin goes outside left. It's hit over by the Cardinals, and they can't get that one. Eckhart with her 2nd kill. Coming in to serve for BA is Isabella Kruger, and it ends up in a service error. Kugler is a junior. I wrote her down wrong on my scorecard. And a service error by Condon. She's got to be one tired lady, though, man. She's got to be in incredible shape. As much as she does, she pretty much picks up every serve, too. She picks that one up. The set goes outside left. It's hit over the block. Becker's right there. Set goes outside left. Dienst gets it inside the antenna. Baker. Now the set to the center is hit out of bounds by Pope. 6-5 Cardinals in a must-win 3rd set to continue our volleyball night. Tobin is serving. Sarah's a junior. Hammers it down the line. Picked up by Baker. Gets the ball back and flips it down the line. Tobin is there. Pass comes back, and it's going to be just passed over by the Cardinals. The set goes cross court. Hit it over the block, and Baker is going to get another kill. Again, just not a lot of tattoo hits here. They're just back row not able to come up with some of those that die as they get across the attack line. Pope with a hammer serve. Uzel gets the ball back from Tobin for the kill. That's her 5th kill of the night. On my ledger, Edel comes in to serve. 7-6, Cardinals lead it here in the 3rd set. Receptions made by Velsky, the libero. Set goes to the center. It's hit over by Baker. Tobin's right there. From behind the attack line, Dienst gets it over. The set to the center. Velsky, the 7th grader, gets the kill. Greta's 2nd of the night. Schwichtenberg comes in to serve here for the Bucks. Checking out is Ellie Lamont, the sophomore. Reception was made, and then it's just going to be pushed over by Uzel. The set by Schwichtenberg outside left. Baker. Tobin is right there. Popped up from the Uzel. Hits it off the top of the tape. Partially blocked by Velsky, and it's not going to come back over. It's going to be too many hits by the Cardinals. 8-7. Bucks have just retaken the lead. Schwichtenberg serving. Reception is bent over, picked up. by Kugler. Now it's pushed over by Dienst. The set goes outside left. It's hit off the tape and good by Baker. And they have certainly improved their efficiency since the first set. 9-7 Buccaneers. Hammer on the serve, received by Kugler. And then Dienst tries to wail on it. Zwichtenberg was to the task there. It's pushed deep. Becker trying to get it to the front row. We got double hit by Bucks. 9-8. Buccaneers lead. If they win this set, everybody goes home. Checking in the front row is Gerald for the Buccaneers. Chloe is a freshman. Serving is Usel. Receptions made in the back row. Racing Zwichtenberg gets it outside left. It's hit over by the Buccaneers. Pushed by Usel, and it's just out. She was trying to hit that sideline, and it went wide. Three mistakes already in this set for the Cardinals. Dienst is going to just flip it over, but right there is Zwichtenberg. Outside left, Condon with a crush. She has 19 kills, and we're in the third set. 11-8. They just have had no answer for her, and Baker was going to try and slice it and short serve it to boot, and it didn't work. It's a service error. 11-9. Serving is Dienst for the Cardinals. Receptions made by Velsky. Zwichtenberg's going to set it cross court. Condon off the tape. Usel's to the task, but can't get an accurate pass off of it. Ends up in a point for Condon. It's 12-9. Velsky serving the libero. Receptions made by Becker, popped up by Dienst. Karate chop down the line by Tobin. She has 8 kills on the night and only 2 hitting errors. 12-10. Becker is serving for the Cardinals. Their team down by 2. Reception by Velsky, her counterpart. Zwichtenberg sets at the center of the net. Condon hits at the back row. Usel's there. Dienst is going to set up Tobin. Angles it. Picked up on the back row by Baker. Set goes to Condon off the blockers. Tobin picks it up. Dienst is going to back set it. It's going to be hit off the tape and end up at a point for the Buccaneers. Unable to get it over was Eckhart. 13-10 is our score. Bucks lead it. Serving is Baker. Dienst got to it. It's going to be passed over Velsky. Zwichtenberg. Outside left to Condon, and it's just out. Bucks wanted a touch, but no touch is called. 13-11. Thought it might have been as well. Serving the Cardinals. Receptions made by Baker. There's a back set. Condon just get me over hit. Past the center of the net. Usel arches her back, gets it over. Baker chases it down. Condon pushes it over. Becker to Tobin. Hits it off the top of the tape. They keep it alive. And it's hit with one arm there by Pope. The set cross court to Tobin down the line. She deked me out. I thought she was going to go angle, and then whap. Went right down the line. Like a quarterback with his eyes, right? Looking off the DBs. It's 13-12 and a service error. Man, oh man. $14-12 is our score. Bucks lead it. Serving Condon. The set to the attack line. Usel arches it back, gets it over. Set goes cross court, tipped over the double block. Right there is Dienst to the back row. Comes back to the front. Tobin hits it off the top of the tape. It's picked up by Pope. Set back to Pope. Angles it. Popped up to the ceiling by Dienst. It's passed close to the net. I don't know how she got it over, but she did. The set goes left, and it's wailed on by Baker, and Becker picked it up. And now the set goes back to Baker. Got too many Bakers and Beckers. There's hit to Velsky from Tobin. Center of the net. Pope wants to end it. Can't do it. Becker close, too close to actually hit off the tape. It's put over by the Cardinals. Set goes cross court. It's hit into the block. And again, when you hit it lightly into a block, that's usually what happens. Uzel will get the credit for the point. It's 14-13. Buccaneers lead this third set. They're up 2 sets to none. Tobin will now serve. In the back row for the Cardinals is Isabella Kugler, the junior. Reception's made by Velsky, just bent over to pick that up. To be Young again. From the attack line, it goes to the back row, popped up, pushed down, sliced. She's so good at that, Deans, and it's going to go out of bounds. She's so good at slicing that ball. And as I said, when she's on the move, it's hard to block. We're tied at 14. Tobin serves it, received by Baker, popped up. It's hit to thought the hole, but Deans covered it up. Pope gets it over. Baker goes from out of bounds. The set goes, and it's hit by Pope off the net. Ineza Pope. And it's 15-14. Cardinals have taken the lead. Condon, the captain for Waterville Elysian Morristown, was asking for an explanation that Coach Lamont wanted. Still going to be a point for the Cardinals. 15-14. Bethlehem Academy leads here in the third set. Tobin is serving. Reception's made in the back row by Baker. The set goes back to her. Hits it down the line. Becker is there. It's on the move. Tobin got it over. There's a flip into a block again that's going to end up in the net called on the Cardinals. We're tied at 15. Serving is Pope. Short toss, out. (16-15) Cardinals. Edel comes in to serve, the senior for the Cardinals. Wears number 11 on her uniform. Stands well behind the service line, about the center portion of the floor, and into the net. That's 3 service errors in this set by the Cardinals, 16 apiece. Serving is Swichtenberg. Reception, Becker. Perfect pass. Tobin goes outside and it's whapped over. And then Baker on the second hit gets it over for the Bucks. Set to the center. Uzel tries to push it. Right there is Condon. It's flipped again. Just a little dink by Baker. Ends up at a point. They have just burned repeatedly. Those light touches to the attack line. The Buccaneers, until they pick them up, they're going to keep doing them. 17-16. There's a back set. Uzel called for it after passing it. Velsky was right there. It's punched over by Condon. Bending over to pick it up is Kugler. Dienst is blocked, keeps her hand on it, comes back over from Kugler. Now the set to the center of the net is Velsky. Tobin is right there. Ball pops out right. It's going to be hit the back row. Velsky. Now the set goes cross court. It's just passed over by the Bucks, and they're going to end up, I thought they were going to end up at a point, but a nice save that time by the Cardinals. The set goes outside left. It's hit off the block again, not a lot on it. And we're going to have a lift called on the Cardinals. 18-16. Waterville Elysian Morristown. Dienst is going to set it outside left. It's hit off the tape and good by Hacker. Her third kill of the night. Kugler's going to check out. Gerald's going to check in. Uzel's going to go back and serve. It's 18-17 here in the third set. Waterville Elysian Morristown leads. If they win the set, everybody goes home. Uzel serving, reception by Velsky. Swichtenberg, center of the net. It's hit by Velsky, and it's a point. Greta Velsky picks up her third kill of the night. 19-17. Bucks approaching that 20 magic point mark. A kill is registered by Hacker. Her fourth. 19-18 is our score. Dienst is serving. Reception is made. Well, I guess it was kind of an overpass. Gerald just redirects it and makes it 19 apiece. Dienst is serving for the Cardinals. Trying to come back in this one. Reception to the back row. Zwichtenberg goes outside left, and Condon hits it into the tape, and she appears to me to be a little tired. And I would be too, as much as she's been hitting. 20-19. Cardinals, they have ridden Condon big time here. She's on the doorstep of 20 kills, and we've only in a third set. Nice sidewinding serve. The set goes outside left. Condon says, I got energy. Look at that, Kosfeld. And hammers it for the kill. She's got 21 kills now. We're tied at 20. Again, that's unofficial. That's my ledger. Bump set goes outside the toe. Oh my, she just looked like she was shooting a layup at the attack line and just absolutely pulverized the ball. Sure glad that wasn't my head. She's got 10 kills on the night, 21-20. Becker serving. Reception, again, Condon got her energy back. Hits it off the blockers, it gets the kill. She receives every serve, cuts in front, and gets virtually every serve reception. And that's where you start, right? You have to have a good reception and pass to the setter. Tobin's going to set it outside left. It's hit off the blockers and stays on the Buck side. And Eckhart picks up her third kill of the night. As checking in for the Cardinals is going to be Kugler again, the junior. She'll grab that ball and serve. Her team down, or up, I should say, by 22-21. 3 points away from continuing their volleyball night. Jump serve received by Velsky. Back set, Condon off the blockers. It comes back over for the point. Tobin and Usel were there. 23-21. The Cardinals are 2 points away from forcing a fourth set tonight here in Van Orso Auditorium. You're listening to Gopher Conference Volleyball on KDHL. Well, the serve was a successful one by the Cardinals that time, and we're in the midpoint here as Tobin just wails on it, and a Velsky dig. Comes passed over by Baker. That's called a free ball set. There's a little flip over there by Usel. Now the set to the center of that. Tip to Kugler. Now they're going to go flip there by Tobin. And she ends up with a kill out of the deal. Just to get me over hit. Those are the hardest, I've been told by people who play this game. That's her fifth kill of this set. She's got 11, and it's 20. We're at set point Cardinals. Jump serve is received by Velsky. Ball's popped up. It's hit into a block, kept alive by the Bucks. It's hit over by Pope. Becker's right there. The set goes by Dienst to Tobin. She wails on it. Nice partial block there by the Bucks. Condon's going to hit it. Out! We're going to a fourth set. 25-21. Up front it's Tobin and Gerald. And also Hacker. Dienst's serve is received by Condon. Nobody else. There's Greta Velsky. Dienst back hit. Tobin just going to run and get to it and pass it over. Set goes cross court. It's hammered. Was it tipped? Baker hit it. And I don't think it was tipped. So here in the fourth set, the hitting error starts at 1-0. I think Coach Lamont thought that was tipped. Dienst serves it. Reception's made. Condon again. Outside they go. Baker. Ball comes cross court. Tobin karate chops it over. The set cross court. Little dink off the double block. Flying forward to get to it is Dienst. They're getting it over. Now they get it back to Baker. Hits it and it's good. And again, it just landed in front of the back row. Nothing super fancy. As Baker picks up the kill. And we're tied at 1. From the corner. It almost was an ace. Tobin chasing it from out of bounds was Hacker. The set goes cross court. Condon wails on it, and Uzo can't control it. They said the middle of the last set she was kind of gone. She was tired, but she's got her win back. Condon, there's a service error by Baker. I'm sure Lamont would not be happy. They've got a lot of errors on the service side tonight. We're tied at 2. Becker serving right to left on your radio dial. Briley, the senior, hammers it deep. Reception's made. The ball's popped up in the air. Coming flying up. Baker hits it over. Dienst on the second hit. And it, oh my, she was falling backward on her derriere and picked up the ball. Did Velsky. That was incredible. Tobin wails on it. That little layup shot of hers. They go cross court. It's pushed deep. Right there is a push off the tape. It's kept alive by the Cardinals. Tobin's going to wail on it. And then picking it up, Condon. Now it's passed over the net. Dienst is going to set it. And it's blocked by Velsky. Gerald tried to get it to hit. Didn't have enough on it to go off her arms and out of bounds. And Greta Velsky picks up the point to make it 3-2 Buccaneers. If they win this set, everybody goes home. Velsky serving. Reception's made by Dienst. Set goes to the back row. Dienst is going to hammer it. Velsky can't pick that up. It comes up on the stage, does the ball. Eight kills for Dienst tonight. Coming in to serve is Gabriela Pavic. We're tied at 3 here in the fourth set. Pavic, 2 steps forward, hammers it. Reception is not made. Oh, I thought she may have mishit that Condon. They're going to end up with a point anyway. Jans gets it back over. It's 4-3. Jump serve is received in the back row by Pavic. The left set to Uzel right there. Condon gets the ball back and wails on it. 24 kills and we're in the fourth set. Could have herself a 30 kill night in 4 sets. It's possible. In the right corner, the jump serve again. It's pushed to the corner by Dienst. Chasing it down was Baker. Getting it back over Uzel. Velsky was right there. It's popped up by Dienst. They go to the front row. Tobin wails on it. Baker can't get an accurate pass off of it. Tobin gets the kill. Her 12th of the night. 5-4 is our score. Waterville Elysian Morristown leads here in the fourth set. And Sarah Tobin serving. Receptions made by guess who? Condon. Back set back to Condon. Blocked on her hit. Kept alive. Condon gets it to the attack line. It's hit over by Baker. Tobin goes outside left. Dienst is going to push it, but Velsky's right there. The set goes to center. It's blocked off the Pope hit. Kept alive by the Bucks. The set is a little close to tape. Dean still gets it over. The set for the Bucks is going to be hit by Condon. Becker's right there. Perfect pass. Set goes. It's hit over by Uzel. Baker pops it up. Now Condon pushes it. And right there are the Cardinals as they angle it. And Velsky ends up with a, after the two-hand push by Dienst. It's hit over that time by Condon again. Pavic, there's a push from out of bounds by Dienst. It's pushed to the corner. Tobin is there. Pops it up. Passes it from just beyond the attack line. Dienst over the net. That's a free ball. Condon's going to make him pay. And I thought she hit the net on the follow-through, but I guess not. The Cardinals have been calling for a throw, but they don't call that anymore. I mean, it used to be a lot of this stuff was not called back in the day. As Dienst hits it deep, the set goes left. Dienst, the pass goes to Uzel in the corner, and it's called out. 7-4 is our score. Buccaneers lead. Serving is Condon. He puts her whole body into it. The set was close to tape, but Dean still ended up with a kill. She's at her best on the move. 7-5. And I get the feeling she doesn't like just standing still and whapping the ball either, to be honest. Serving is Edel. Her team down by 2 points. Angles it. Picked up by Baker. Tobin gets it back from the back row. It's just passed over by Deans. That's all she could do with that ball. Set goes cross court. It's hit off the blockers. Baker there. Ball's popped up. It's going to be back bumped over by Deans. The set. And that was a foot fault. They don't call those anymore. From the attack line, the set goes outside left. It's hit. Comes back over by Edel. The set goes outside left, and it's a tip. That's all Baker could do with that ball, and it gets flushed right back to her. "7-6 is our score. Buccaneers lead. Cardinals trying to force a fifth set. Edel is serving. It's a changeup. It's an ace. An ace for the senior. On Dig Pink Night, she says, dig this. 7-7. Another nice serve received by Baker. Set goes outside to Baker. She goes over that line all the time, but they don't call that anymore, I guess. The set goes to the center of the net. It's flipped over the net. The set by Tobin is hit over by Uzel. Now bumps cross court, hit over by Baker. Edel comes to get it. Tobin outside to Dean. She's going to slice it to that corner. Picked up. The set goes back to Baker. She'll just back bump. That's going to be long, and it is. 8-7 Cardinals. Coach Lamont wants a timeout for the... Edel is serving. Served up an ace a couple of serves ago. Reception is made. The set. Condon has not been doing those, picking up every serve. Is conserving energy. Deans gets it over. Pass goes outside left. It's angled. Picked up there, but not a good pass. Pavic picked it up, but she couldn't make an accurate pass, and we're tied at 8. Serving is Pope for the Buccaneers. Ineza is a freshman. Where's number 4? Reception Becker from knee. Back set right. It's karate chopped over there by Heisel. And then hit by Baker, and Heisel got to it, but nobody gets the deflection. So Baker ends up with a kill. Her second of this set. 9-8. Bucks have retaken the lead. Becker. Tobin's going to dump it, but it's picked up there by Condon. Pushing it deep is Lamont. Cross court. Deans goes to the corner, and right there is Pope. The set goes to the center, and wow, the 7th grader absolutely tattooed that one. Greta Velsky. Her 5th kill of the night. And it's 10-8 Buccaneers. Pope serving. Reception's made in the back row by Pavic. Set goes to Deans, who just flips it over. That almost ended up in a miss hit. The set goes to center. It's flipped over by Uzel. The Bucks go outside left. Baker hits it. Deans is there. Tobin's going to back set it. A one-hand left-handed flip. Baker's there. And then Velsky, the 7th grader, gets it to the back row. Pavic to Tobin. Cross court down the line. It's Deans. Deans gets the kill. She's got 10 kills on the night, and it's 10-9. Buccaneers. Uzel will be serving. Pavic sits down. And Gerald's back in the front row for the Cardinals. Right to left, served by Uzel. Picked up by Velsky, the libero. Cross court goes the set. Velsky hits it over. The 7th grader. It's Gerald with a hit to the attack line. Set goes outside left, angled, picked up there by Deans. Tobin back to Deans, on the move again, and she gets the point. She has only had one hitting error tonight. She and Tobin have been so efficient. They get those ladies the ball. We're tied at 10. Uzel serving for that right corner. Reception is made, the sidewinding serve. The set goes left, it's off the tape by Velsky. Becker's there, back set, hit off the blocker and out of bounds by Hacker. That's her 5th kill of the night. This little left-handed hit off the block that went out of bounds. And the Cardinals have the lead back 11-10 here in the 4th set. They're giving a good Buccaneer team a good match here. Reception in the back row. Set goes outside left. It's wailed on, and it's going to be a block by Gerald and company. 12-10. Cardinals lead here in the 4th set. Angled serve. Velsky gets out of the way after receiving it. Schlichtenberg gets it back on the court. It's hit over by Baker. Tobin's going to set it to the center, and Dietz gets the kill. Her 12th of the night. Coach Lamont wants a timeout. (13-10) Cardinals lead it here in the 4th set. Serving as usual. Reception is made. And a little tip by Velsky, the 7th grader, popped up. And Dienst again hammers it on the angle. Picked up there by Condon. She'll get it back from the attack line. Hit it. Now Tobin's going to quick set it to the center. Gerald hits it off the outside arm of Velsky, and it lands lazily on the Buccaneers side. In serving is Uzel. Her team's up by 4, 14-10. Velsky receives. Set goes to center. It's just hit over by Baker. Right there is Uzel. Tobin pops it up to Dienst, who slices it to Baker. Now set back to Baker. Becker is there, and again, just can't make an accurate pass off of the reception. Dienst tried to get to it, but couldn't. 14-11. Side out goes back to Waterville Elysian Morristown. They're down by 3. They win this set. Everybody goes home. Asking for a towel is Dienst to wipe up the sweat on the floor. Uzel says, I need that towel for the back row too. And it's a purple towel on Dig Pink night. Serving is Schlichtenberg for the Buccaneers, right corner. Tobin is flipped over, and they got away with it. It just got redirected on the Tobin line drive hit. It went off the hands of Hacker and ends up in a kill for her. They threw the Bucks off with 15-11. It's not the way you draw it up by any means, but good scramble point. Velsky receives. Set goes outside left. It's hit into a block, kept alive by the Bucks. Velsky's going to pass it over. The set to Hacker, to Dienst, who goes across to Tobin off the net. In the net's going to be called on the cards. 15-12, Cardinals lead here in a must-win 4th set to continue their volleyball night. Baker serving from the left corner. Reception, Becker. Perfect pass. Dienst back sets it. It's hit wide by Hacker. 15-13. Baker serving, left corner, angles it. Tobin's there. Dienst, and then Tobin tried to save it, couldn't do it. It's 15-14, Cardinals. They had a 4-point lead not that long ago, and that's going to be hit to the back row. Schlichtenberg gets it, and then Condon wails on it. Dienst is there. Set goes to Tobin. On the move, Condon gets to it. At the center of the net, Velsky. Like she may have been over the net, but no. She's going to get the kill. 15 apiece. Reception's made by Tobin. It's not going to be made by Tobin. It's going to be an ace for Baker. And so the Bucks, who were down by 4 a blink ago, are up by 1, 16-15. Reception just got it over, but it ends up in a redirect on the overpass. Condon says that was easy. 17-15 is our score. Waterville Elysian Morristown leads here in the fourth set. And if the Bucks win, the night's over, as Condon just got blocked on a hit at the net. And then she'll get it back over. Tobin gets it over in scramble mode. Condon elevates and crushes it to the back row. Her 27th kill of the night. 18-15. They have had no answer for her. Reception, Tobin. Dienst is going to go back to Tobin over the block. It's going to be pushed by Condon to the corner. Becker's right there. Dienst back sets it. It's hit by Hacker on the angle. Almost an overpass, and in the net's going to be called on the Bucks. 18-16, Buccaneers lead here in the fourth set. Briley Becker, the senior libero, serving for the Cardinals of Bethlehem Academy. They need this set to continue their volleyball night. Set goes outside left to Condon into the net. I think that's her sixth hitting error, but man, she's had so many swings, it's incredible. Reception is made. The set, Condon again. Angled it. Dienst is there, popped up. Tobin on the move. That little leg kick that's hit over. Now Dienst goes to Tobin again. Velsky's right there. The set goes outside left. Condon wails on it, and it's out. She's had 5 hitting errors the last 2 sets, which tells me she is definitely tired. We're tied at 18, and I wouldn't be able to move much as she's been working. Set goes left. Condon's going to push it. Tobin picks it up. Becker gets it. Dienst is going to just pass it over the net. That's called a free ball. Set to the center, and Velsky crushes it home. Greta, the 7th grader, gets her 7th kill of the night. It's 19-18. Waterville Elysian Morristown out in front, trying to keep pace with Kenyon Wanamingo in the Gopher Conference. Serve reception made by Dienst. Tobin just pushes it over. The set goes outside left. Condon hammers it. Tuzo is to the task there. Tobin was moving to her left, and that looked awkward. Hopefully she's okay. It's 19-18. Or excuse me, 20-18. Buccaneers. Velsky serving. Reception's made. Tobin's going to set it outside left. It's hit into the net by Eckert. And we're going to have a timeout here by Coach Bothan. Alex Velsky serving, and the Bucks just picked up another point. Condon makes it 22-18. 3 points away from winning this match are the Bucks. From the attack line, it's hit out by Dienst. It's 23-18. Velsky serving. Dienst popped up by Tobin, hit over by Uzel. Right there is Velsky. The set Zwichtenberg left. Condon just crushes it. Her 29th kill of the night. It's 24-18. We're at match point, Bucks. She really put her body in that one. From the back row, it's just a get me over hit by Uzel. Set goes outside left. Condon, it's called in. 25-18. Buccaneers win the fourth set.